Hunt, welcome back.
Thanks, guys.
I saw the tweet go out Wednesday night that you were locked and loaded into the Shawshank Redemption. Give us your review.
All right, so I had one major takeaway. I think Daniel, the video guy, is going to help me out here a little bit. But I was watching it, and it's 2.5 hours long, so you really got to commit to it. And Andy, the main character, strikes a shocking resemblance to a sports figure, in my opinion.
We've got a side-by-side right now up at 1045ESPN.com. If you're watching what's happening right now inside the Mercedes-Benz studios, Cardenas has got a side-by-side of Dufresne and Burrow. They look exactly alike.
He's looking just like Joe B.
He,
obvious.
When Jordy said it, Hunt, when he told me that you had said that, I didn't see it. But now that Danny's got the side-by-side up there visual, I see where you're coming from. I would have never considered it. I always think Macaulay Culkin, some others, I would have never gone with Andy Dufresne. It's a nice catch, Hunt.
So that's, an obvious positive for the movie. But, moving forward, it was exceptional, an excellent movie. When y'all said Shawshank Redemption last Friday, I went, okay, I've heard of this movie. It's obviously, everyone says it's one of the best movies ever. I have absolutely no idea what this movie is about. Literally, you could have put A, B, C, D up there, and I would have had no idea what it was about.
So you didn't even know that it was about a guy that goes to prison and has you knew nothing.
Nothing.
You could have given me anything on a multiple choice. I had no idea.
Emil asked this in the huddle earlier. Did you just avoid TNT for 30 years? Like, TNT has played this movie constantly. How did you manage to avoid it?
So I might have avoided TNT. TBS has played Forrest Gump for 30 years, and I've watched 15 minutes of Forrest Gump every time that's ever been played. But no, have not ever. And I guess I probably have, because one of my favorite internet pleasures is watching the guys from No Laying Up, and they have this series. It's a golf series, and they go on golf trips, and they did one in Baltimore, and they talked about The Wire the whole time. And I know that I'm supposed to watch The Wire.
Yes, you are.
So I just never. I stopped watching one of my favorite things because they talked about The Wire the whole time they were in Baltimore, and I want to watch that. So I think it's possible that I have avoided Shawshank Redemption the entirety of my viewing youth. But
you have, and
this was excellent.
That's old news. Is about the stuff that you didn't watch. Now you're watching movies. Break down the Shawshank Redemption for me, other than the fact that Dufresne looks like Burrow's twin.
Well, that was the biggest takeaway, but I have a couple more takes. It was so good in the sense that they kept you entertained, but you didn't know what you were looking for. Like, the whole time I thought, okay, now I'm in a murder mystery because he's in the car at the beginning. Okay, who killed his wife and her, lover here? And that really wasn't the moral of the story. Like, you kept watching, and he's digging through an entire wall with a little dog chew toy here, and we're going to get to the end of this thing eventually, and he's going to have dug through the entire thing. Plus, he's helping this crook warden with his books, and he's going to take all the money at the end. And I didn't consider either one of those to be a storyline the entire time, but hey, that's what happened. So I enjoyed that very much.
Hunt, so where does this rank on the Hunt Palmer all-time movie list?
Oh, this is excellent. I don't know if it's the best movie I've ever seen. It's very good. I would say it's the top 10 movie I've ever seen. Okay. And I give it just very, very high marks.
Rivers asks a fair question after that grading scale. Have you seen 10 movies?
Yes, I've seen 10 movies.
Okay.
Most of them have to do with sports. That's admitted. I apologize for that. Not really much I can do about it this time, but yeah, most of that has to do with sports. I guess that's y'all's job to guide me through this disaster.
And we failed.
Help me get another movie.
We failed. We just muted the mics while you were breaking down Shawshank Redemption and asked what's next week's movie, and all of us just shrugged. We don't know at each other.
Well, let's put it out there to the huddle. Give us your movie suggestions, and we'll have a movie by the end of the show.
Social media. You can do anything you want. Just shoot me a movie.
Yeah. Hunt's all in on it. Hunt's loving it.
We'll get it to you.
So I guess I know your answer. Contagion or Shawshank, though? Who's the leader so far in this experiment?
Contagion sucks. Like that movie's not good. I'm not watching it.
Okay, so Shawshank winner in the clubhouse. Hunt, how'd you spend opening day without baseball, man?
Do you really want to know the answer to that question?
Yeah, I do.
So I poured
Like-
tall scotch last night, and I watched the 2019 Cubs highlight tape. 47 minutes long on YouTube.
47 minutes? Wait, were they even any good in 2019, Hunt?
Well, we really fell off a cliff there in September. We had it going a little bit in July. I enjoyed that very much.
Like, I saw a lot of people watching, like, the old World Series year from a few years ago, watching those highlights, and our boy Joey Marinero was actually on that. Man, so you watched a 47-minute highlight tape of a team that did not even make the postseason. I respect it, Hunt. That's real fan.
I have watched the 2007 when we won the first round of the playoffs, 2006 World Series run, 2015 we won the LDS. I've watched those no less than 20 times over the last 4 or 5 years. I had to find something else. This was it.
Wow,
What
you have
brand
a
of
sickness.
What brand of scotch?
I see. Okay, so I'm not a great Scotch drinker. Like Moscona is like all about the finest whiskeys of the land and all that kind of deal. I just drink Chivas, and that's what I drink. I like it, but a lot of restaurants have it. It's like the Jack Daniels of Scotch. It's $40.
Wait, what do you drink? What did you say?
Chevis.
Oh, okay.
It's Chivas.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's my wedding scotch. I feel like all open bar weddings like that. That's if it's a nice one. That's generally what you can just slam all night long.
All right, Hunt. Excellent breakdown this week. We will we'll have your assignment to you by 3:00 by close of business today.
Please do, boys. Have a good weekend.
All right, there he is.
Enjoy those
Palmer
highlight tapes.
checking in from home after a great movie breakdown. I mean, he's 2 for 2. I mean, as somebody that does not watch movies,
He's committing to this segment, and I
brought
really
the tapes.
appreciate that.